how's it going? Over here on the porch.
Oh, I sorry. You kind of blend in.
No need to apologize. Oh, we'll just blend in with the rest of these people who only seem to
Huh.
be concerned about their everyday lives and never say hi back.
Well, I wish to apologize for not noticing. I usually am not noticed, so I did pass through.
Oh, please, no need
I
to
was
apologize. I'm actually quite glad you said
is
that. I was trying to blend in. I'm quite new here. And you see, to blend in, it's one of those skills that I always try to master.
I'm pretty good at it.
Are you? Well, first things first, why don't you join me here? It's pretty rainy outside. I don't want you to get cold.
Ah.
There, see? Much better. My name is
Oh,
John
by the
Copper.
way, pleasure to meet you, Mr. Copper. Like copper coin?
Damn right. What about you?
I'm Bramble.
Bramble.
Like the plant? Yeah, like the thorn.
That is a very nice name. And I do believe the lovely lady I was waiting for is finally with us. Hey,
Hey,
are you feeling better?
much. But now I must be in my head a moment because after all of that work, I am very thirsty. So give me a moment.
Understandable. But thankfully, I have some new company here. What are you up to, Bramble? Just doing the chores?
Ah, yes, I have quite the list today.
Oh, what you got?
Well, I need to gather iron, which is a daily chore.
Ooh.
I need to find a place that might have an open, what do they call them? Gem, uh, the shiny gems that actually has a man that will cut them for less than what I can do it at home by myself.
You're looking for a jeweler. You're looking for an outside help, perhaps an external force to help you out with
Hey,
some
yeah.
crafting. Well,
Yeah,
I do happen to be quite good at persuading people to join various causes. For a good price, of course.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'll
Well,
do it for free.
oh, I don't wish to do it for free. I have come across, but my memory is very short, a place that actually had like a open workshop, and they had workers that are at the table, and you could use them,
That
but
might
I
come in handy.
can't remember where.
Well, maybe we can ask around, and someone will point us there. I've only been here for a few weeks and haven't really seen the place you're describing, but I know a few folks from around here and might be able to tell us where to find it.
I've only been here maybe a week myself.
Oh, look at you. A new lady on the block. Well, I do hope that you will find your stay in Clearshore quite peaceful. It's always raining.
Well, so far.
It's the one thing I learned about this
Yeah.
damn place. It's always freaking raining.
Well, it feeds the flowers and the grass.
That is true. Hello there.
John Copper.
The very own. What brings you here, Miss Marilla?
Just here to get my coins.
And?
Perhaps pay you a little visit.
Oh. To pay me a little visit. A person such as
What an
yourself.
honor.
Indeed. What an honor. Well, the door of my office is always open. You have... Well, all you need to do is knock.
I'll think about it.
You do just that.
Oh, you're quite popular for somebody that just got here.
Oh, no. Has nothing to do with the popularity. It's just a part of my job. You see, I'm a private eye. A detective.
What are you detecting?
I am working on a case. A cold case. Trying to find clues. And this lady, well, she lives with someone who might help me out. Help me crack it open, wide open, so I can finally get to the bottom of it.
Oh,
Just a friendly acquaintance, right, Miss Marilla?
I wouldn't say friendly.
Well, my apologies for being so forward. Miss Delilah, good to see you as always. I got a letter from your sister. I hope that Rosemary is well. I'm saddened to hear that she wasn't really able to help me out, but I'm excited to hear more from her.
She is resting right now.
I might stop by at some point if you're still around. I hope you don't mind.
You can always come by. There's no guarantee anyone will be there.
That would be a shame. But such is the way of things. Timing is everything.
I thought we might wait for you at your office
Well,
so we could have a little chat.
in that case, I'll be there in about 5 minutes. Make yourself comfortable.
Delicious.
As you see,
well,
people,
I
the
I
work.
wish you luck, and I have a feeling that it's going to take more than smooth talk to get anything out of her.
Well, don't worry. I've been in worse situations before. This is nothing new under the sun. I know how to handle ladies like that.
I kind of got that impression, yes.
But I believe I made you a promise, or at least extended an offer. I'll help you find that workshop, or at least that particular worker, if you want to perhaps equip your own workshop with that particular workforce. My
Well,
office
I
is...
live in a very, very small place, and to be honest, I can't really afford to pay a worker,
I understand.
so that's why I was just it gets me out of the house too, and I'm a very, to put it bluntly, nosy person. So if there's a door open, I will go inside.
Well. I might hire you as my deputy.
What's a deputy?
Well, you know, just a little honorary title for a little helper that might help me figure out what certain bad guys are up to.
Bad guys?
Yeah, there are always bad guys out there. People who are up to no good.
Oh, well, that's what I have seen so far. Most of the people here, they always have a, what do they call? A hidden agenda?
They always do. All of them. Every single one of them. Everyone has something to hide. Some people don't
Oh,
even
yeah.
know that they're hiding something. But that's why I'm here. I'm John Copper, Private Eye.
You're getting very good at that.
Thanks. Well, I hope to see you again soon, and I hope that you will be successful in your mission of finding the workshop.
Yeah. Well, thank you. And I hope you, what did you say? Crack it wide open?
Damn right. Crack it wide open. I'll bust it wide open. I'll shine some light all up in there where it's dark.
Okay. That's going to be a big accomplishment, so good luck.
I like it big, and I do like it accomplished. That's how I do it. But
I can tell.
please do stop by. My office is very near Clear Shore. Just follow the road, follow the river, and one of the cliffs nearby, that's where my little office is.
Well, I probably have gone past it a few times.
Perfect. Well, there is a big sign outside. I have a little advert there. I'm looking for help. A little assistant. And a little description about what I do. But if you've ever been to the clinic, it's very hard to miss my office.
Well, like I said, you have good luck, and you do have an appointment to keep. You did say 5 minutes.
Damn right. If you never see me again, I'm probably dead. But please don't warn me. Just remember, the bad guys are out there. Be careful.
You too. Stay alive.
No promises.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, it was a cute little goblin lady. You are very lucky today on ODRP. God damn, it's always raining. Why does it have to always be raining? Ah, there they are. Any new letters? Nope. My apologies for waiting.
I don't help her.
I see you made yourself comfortable.
Don't mind us.
She did.
So,
You should take a seat.
I think I'll stand. Sitting is so
Your chairs
unhealthy.
look so comfortable.
It's not really good for your spine, isn't it?
I find it quite.
Depends on the chair.
That is true.
This is
Perhaps you can teach me a thing or two about good posture.
Or I could let you sit in my chair.
No. We have a very ergonomic one.
I'll let you sit in it next time you visit.
Very well. It's a date. Can I offer you something to drink? Some cheap whiskey and perhaps some stale bread.
certainly not. But thank you.
Very well.
Do you have any tea that I won't drink?
That's
And
what I
potentially
say.
just throw out when I leave?
Yeah. We have to return the same kindness you showed our hospitality.
No tea.
What a shame.
Well, I'm sure you'll live. So, Delilah and Marilla. What can I do for you on this nice rainy day? It's like she's staring at him. It's so creepy.
Well, John Copper, my sisters and I feel as though we've been very forthcoming with you. You even got inside our foyer. So we thought we'd perhaps come and ask you some questions.
Oh?
A little change of pace, if you will.
But of course, I'm an open book. What's your first question?
Your home is quite a as well.
Let's hope so. Although, some of your doors are locked.
That is true. But I can assure you that whatever is locked behind those doors isn't really relevant to anything. It's just my private quarters, where I sleep, and my little workshop, where I mostly keep all the stuff I should throw away, because I don't need it anymore. Is there anything in particular you are looking for? Something you hope to find? Perhaps a smoking gun?
Why would we need that?
I was perhaps looking for some sort of explanation for this god-awful wall decoration in the first instance.
It's quite something.
What's wrong about it? Do you not like the message?
Live. Love. Love. It's nauseating.
I'm totally with you. It's not exactly my style either. It's a gift from one of my former clients. You see, some of my clients are so grateful that apart from the monetary compensation, they present me with certain gifts, a reminder of a job well done. This was one of them. A little old lady that I once helped with a cold case that no one else was interested in. She gave me this sign so that I'm always reminded to enjoy these small things in life. The ones that, some people take for granted. I found it quite sweet, even though it's bullshit. But hey, customer's always right.
It must be such a terribly lonely line of work. John Copper. Following the latest cold case. Not being able to settle down. Being distant from anyone you may form a genuine connection with. Would you describe yourself as a lonely man? John Copper.
Quite the contrary, Miss Marilla. You see, those cases, they do keep me company. I am never alone. I always have them to remind me that no matter what I do, there is always more work to be done. And whenever I feel lonely, whenever I do have those rare moments of yearning for company, of different kind than papers and files, well, that's what my whiskey is here for. Any further questions?
What you just described is a functioning alcoholic, John Copper. And I think that is the sweetest thing that you've said since we met. Your poor liver. It must be in quite the state. But no, my questions aren't done, John Copper. So you bury yourself in your work. Drink away the loneliness. You clearly like a challenge. Otherwise, you wouldn't have taken all of these cold cases. Is there something that you're not wanting to face, John Copper? Something you're running from?
No. I quite like where I am. I quite like my job. And yes, it has certain downsides. It's the only thing I'm good at. And someone has to do it. And sometimes it pays well. So no, I am not trying to make up for anything. I'm not trying to prove anything. These cold cases, the people in those files, they have no one else who cares. They have no one else to help them. No one else but me.
And why does it have to be you?
It doesn't. But since there is no one else who cares, why not me? Why?
not in-
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
It's just like you. Why did you become witches? Why aren't you, for example, furniture salespeople? I'm sure it will pay more. I'm sure that you would,
You
Have-
don't become a witch, detective. You're born one.
Are you? Well, maybe I was born to do this myself.
I don't think private investigator is something that you're given upon birth, but who's to say?
Maybe I'm just fucked up. Maybe it's the only thing I'm good at. And that's why I do it.
It's like,
What's the prognosis, doctor?
I often find that people who spend their lives solving other people's problems are running from a problem of their own that they couldn't solve. But you do keep that little mind of yours, John Copper, quite locked up tight, don't you? You're making it difficult. So I'll ask you, who brought you on this latest case that brought you to our shores and into our little lives to form quite the attachment with Rosemary?
Well, that is a good question, isn't it? The answer is quite simple. It's just a pure coincidence. You see, I got a tip from someone that one of you might help me solve this cold case. I've been trying to investigate for ages. And I do believe they were right. That's all there is to it. Pure faith just bringing us together.
That's so sweet, but doesn't answer my question.
Do you not believe in
Who
fate?
sent you in this
Very
latest cold case?
The cold case.
Fate.
Yes.
Fate is a delightful thing. And yes, sort of witch would I be if I didn't believe in fate. But I don't believe it to be out with my grasp to manipulate. But who sent you, John Copper?
It is as I said. Pure coincidence, fate, and perhaps a hunch. And some people who were kind enough to point me to your direction. You made quite a name for yourself in the short time that you have been residing here in Clearshore. and in the surrounding area.
You were sent to solve this cold case. By fate? What a benevolent benefactor. John Copper.
No.
Are you any closer to solving the case? And then will you be on your little merry way?
I was hoping that Rosemary would tell me a bit more about the poison I gave her for analysis. Hopefully, with her expertise, she might be able to point me to other clues.
She can try, but her main focus is herbology, not so much the making and distributions of poisons. So there's only so far that her help can get you.
Certainly. But what do you use
You would know that.
to make a poison? Apart from some very powerful herbs.
We wouldn't know, John Copper. But you'd know that if you tasted our tea.
Well, maybe I don't like tea. You think of that? Maybe I'm just too embarrassed to admit it.
Well, I mean, that's evident. You don't have any in your house. What kind of savage doesn't keep tea in their house?
Guilty as charged. I am a savage. A savage with different taste for different drinks. Sue me. Or, even better, pronounce me guilty and sentence me to whatever punishment you deem appropriate.
That's a dangerous thing to offer me, John Copper.
Is it? What's the worst you could do, Miss Mariella? All I hear from others is that you're quite harmless. That you're just all talk, all bark, and no bite.
Oh, really?
Indeed.
All bark, no bite?
All bark, no bite. I feel like I understand you, Miss Marilla. You like making people uncomfortable. You like to study their reactions. You like to think that you are in control. But I do wonder, is there something else that you're trying to achieve? Is there perhaps something that you're trying to prove?
You tell me, John Copper.
Well,
How have you been sleeping recently?
not the best, actually. I presume that you had something to do with it. After all, you did give me that nice apple out of nowhere. And I don't believe in coincidences. How did you do that?
Fate? Perhaps it was just fate, John Copper.
Perhaps it was.
And I have absolutely nothing to do with your nightmares.
Well, I guess I should have drank that fine herbal tea of yours. Maybe that would calm my nerves and help me with my nightmares.
Perhaps. Don't you think that we can all just get along? And instead, you can stop asking everyone that you meet about us. Your reputation gets around too. And leave us alone. We're not causing any trouble, like you say. I'm harmless.
We'll see. But I'll keep asking others, if that remains true. As I said, I don't want you to end up dead, because you piss off someone who's stronger than you. I don't want you to get into trouble. I need you alive.
Now, John Copper. You said that we met purely under the auspices of fate. And now you're convinced that you need us alive? But we've only just met. You belie your true intentions. Who hired you?
What I was trying to say, Miss Marilla, is that I don't want you to end up as one of my cold cases. I already have enough of those. That's why I need you to stay alive and safe. There is no other reason.
Now, John Copper. Both you and I can see that you don't have the back muscles to backpedal quick enough.
As I said,
Why do you need us alive?
Miss Marilla, I am an open book. Maybe you're just not asking the right question.
Maybe a different tact. Delilah, what do you think of our good friend John Copper here?
Yes,
What
Miss
do you mean?
Sinclair. What do you think?
About you as a person. Is that the question, or are you wanting something more specific? If we're talking generally, I find you quite irritating and nosy and rude for not drinking the tea that was so graciously provided.
You sound like my grandma. She also
That's
had a
not-
bunch of comments about my posture.
I said nothing about your posture. Couldn't care less.
Thanks.
You're quite welcome. Anything else you wanted to know?
I'm all good.
Glad to be of help.
Well, Miss Marilla. I'm sorry to have disappointed you. I feel like you came here for something more.
It's been quite illuminating.
I promise you this. All in good time. There's no rush. Once Miss Rosemary gives me what I need, then perhaps I will feel a bit more inclined to tell you a bit more. Maybe I'll even taste that fine tea of yours. You never know. But in order for me to get there, well, you're gonna have to let me do my thing for just a bit longer. Would be a shame if something bad happened to me. For example, I never woke up from one of those horrible nightmares. And I could never tell you what you want to know. Would be a shame, wouldn't it? Not knowing.
Look at you. Lots of bargaining. Little do you know, John Copper, that if you end up dead on a floor, I'm not afraid to tuck into that little brain of yours to find what I need. So dead or alive, John Copper, it doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to figure out at the moment is whether or not you will be useful. Natasha is absolutely desperate to tuck into that little brain.
You know what
As
I'm...
is Theodore.
You know what I'm trying to figure out? What are you actually good at? I know what Rosemary is good at. But what is your specialty? Having friends? Colleagues? You seem like quite a social person. Seems to be a lot of folks hanging about around you.
Delilah, I think it's time we left. Don't you?
Very well.
Well, until next time then.
Indeed.
So,
Miss Sinclair.
After you,
Alright.
Delilah.
goodbye.
Safe travels back home.
John Copper. Before I go, you asked about my gift. And whether or not my bark was worse than my bite. Here's a taste.
Ah. Okay.
Don't let it get too close, John Copper.
Careful, it bites.
I can see that. Thank you, Miss Mirella, for the kind demonstration. Well, now how do I get out of here? What the hell is this note? Looks like someone has been sitting in this chair. Seems like a small person. What the? A small person has been sitting in my chair? How dare you? It's my freaking chair. That's so creepy. Hello, kitty cat. I don't suppose you enjoy stale bread, don't you? Hello, Tony Kate. Thank you, Arya. It was a nice gift you left me with. Kitty cat? I know we didn't exactly hit it off as friends, but maybe we can try again. I'll give you a nice scratch behind your ears, and maybe you can allow me to go outside without scratching the heck out of me, or worse. Okay, looks like we're safe. Oh boy. You're just lucky they like to play with their food. Yeah, I certainly am. But my guy is hurt now. He was freaking attacked by that beast. Alright. Scratch my freaking hand. Well, let's go to the clinic. Might as well.